Okay, we're going to talk about finding central tendency, which is mean, median, mode, and range. So we're going to look at some vocabulary to start. Central tendency refers to the measurement of a data set, includes mean, median, mode, and range. Mean is the average of the numbers in a data set. So you would add up all the numbers, then divide by how many numbers there are. Median is the middle value when the data is in numerical order. Mode is the value that occurs the most often, and range is the difference between the least and greatest values in a set. So finding mean. So my way of remembering how to do mean is that it's mean. It requires a lot of work. You got to add and then you have to divide. So it's good practice when finding central tendency to always put your numbers in order from least to greatest. You don't have to do this with mean, but it's helpful. So we have 1, 2, 4, 8, and 10. Okay, so we're going to take these numbers and we're going to add them all up together. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. And 15 plus 10 is 25. Once we find that, we divide by the sum by the number of the add-ins, okay, which are our numbers that we added together, which there are 5 of those. 25 divided by 5 would equal 5. Okay, to find the median, first order the numbers from least to greatest. So we have 1, and I like to mark them off as I do it. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, and 14. Then find your middle number. You start by marking out your first and last numbers and then moving in until you get to the middle. So in this set of numbers, our median is 8. Now, if you had 2 numbers in the middle, so if we had an even number of numbers and we had 2 numbers in the middle, you would add those together and divide by 2. You would get 8.5, or 8 5/10. The way I remember median is I think about if you're driving down the road, the median is in the middle. You don't want to cross the median. You find the middle number in the set. Okay, finding the mode. This is really one of the most simple. The way I remember it is mode and most have that same hard O sound. Go ahead and put these in order from least to greatest. We have 10, 11, 31, 51, 52, and 55. And I'm looking for a number that occurs more than once. In this set, I don't have any, so I would say none. But if I had like 31 listed twice, I would say 31 is the mode. Now, if I had 31 listed twice and 52 listed twice, they would both be the mode. However, if I had 31 listed 3 times and 52 listed only 2 times, 31 would be my mode. It's the number that's listed the most. Okay, and range. Okay, you subtract the highest number from the lowest number in the set for range. So let's take this list of numbers. We have 55 and we have 10. So we would take 55 and subtract 10 from that, and we would have 45. That would be our range. Okay, let's do some examples. Let's look at this one. We've got 25, 24, 18, 21, and 24. Again, go ahead and list them in order from least to greatest. So 18, 21, 24, 24, and 25. And I'm finding my mean, median, mode, and most. I might go ahead and just write down my mode because I see it right here. Remember, it's the number that occurs the most. So that would be 24. So for my mean, I add all my numbers up together. And what I like to do, if I have numbers that are kind of awkward to work with, I go ahead and kind of group them and add them separately and then add up those sums together. 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then I have 25. So I'd say 39 plus 48 plus 25 would be 22. 9, 11, 112 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Go ahead and add that decimal and 0. We're going to go ahead and do that. Some of the time, a lot of the time, these will be decimals. 5 will go into 11 2 times. 11 minus 10 is 1. Bring down my 2. 5 will go into 12 2 times. 5 times 2 is 10. 2. Bring down my 0. 5 will go to 20 4 times. So my mean is 22 and 4/10. Okay, my median, I've got my numbers listed least to greatest. So then I just start checking off from both ends and working my way in until I find my number in the middle, which is 24. My range is taking my largest number and subtracting my smallest number from it. So 15, 7 is my range. Okay, let's try another one together. Okay, so let's list these from least to greatest. I've got 78, 110, 112, 120, and 125. Okay, so to find my mean, again, I'm going to group my numbers kind of like just like this. So I've got 110 plus 78, 112 plus 120, and I have 125 hanging out over here. So I have 8, 188, 232. So I have 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 8 plus 2 is 10, 13, 14, 2, 4. So 545 divided by however many numbers I have in my set, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and add a decimal to 0. This one will actually divide out evenly, but just so we know, 5 will go into 5 one time. 5 minus 5 is 0. Bring down my 4. How many times will 5 go into 4? None. So I put a 0 there. Bring down my 5. 5 will go into 45 9 times. So my mean is 109. Okay, median, number in the middle. Start marking out from both sides till we get to the middle, which is 112. Mode, number that occurs the most. I don't. They all occur the same amount of time, so I would say none. And my range is taking my largest number and subtracting my smallest number from it. 7 and 4. So my range is 47. Okay, I'm going to pull up an example for you. I want you to pause the video, try it, and then when you're done, turn your video back on and we'll go over it. Okay, I want you to try this one. Pause your video and try it, and then turn your video back on. Okay, so you should have put your numbers in order from least to greatest. I have 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Right off the bat, I can tell my mode is going to be 3, so I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Adding my numbers, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, and 9 plus 4 is 13. Take that number and divide by how many numbers I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add a decimal and a 0. 5 will go into 13 2 times. 13 minus 10 is 3. Bring down my 0. 5 will go to 30 6 times. My mean is 2 and 6/10. Okay, median is the number in the middle. Start by marking off from both ends until I end up with my number in the middle, which is 3. And then my range is my largest number and subtract my smallest number. So that is also 3. Okay, one more. Again, you take a turn, find your mean, median, mode, and range. Pause the video, and then when you're done, turn it back on and we'll check out and see how you did. Okay, you should have listed your numbers from least to greatest: 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. For your mean, add your numbers up together. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, and plus 8 is 25. All of that divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 divided by 25 is 5, so our mean is 5. Our median is the number in the middle, so start marking off from front and last. So we get to our middle, which happens to also be 5. I don't have a number that occurs the most. They're all there just one time, so there is none. And my range, I take my largest number, subtract my smallest number, and I end up with 6. All right, hope this helps as a review for you when we're talking about central tendency, mean, median, mode, and range.